Hi, my name is Mohammad Shakil Malik, and I come from Dungarpur district of Rajasthan, which is the southernmost district of state. And I did my graduation in computer application in 2020. And before BCA, I did Google Analytics, blogging, and especially SEO, search engine optimization, where I have done a lot of work. Now, today we will talk about our capstone project, which is exploratory data analysis on Play Store data. Okay, Play Store app review analysis project. And I did individually. And here are project summary. And our aim is to study what people are saying about different apps on Google Play Store. And we will find relevant KPIs, key performance indicators that matter for app developers and business owners. Okay, here are project GitHub link. Okay, and the problem statement is explore and analyze the data to discover key factors responsible for app engagement and success. Okay, and the business objective is to help app developers and businesses understand what factors make their app successful. Okay, by analyzing these two files. These two files are Play Store data and review data. Okay, here you can see that both are provided by project, and here are general guidelines which we will follow. Now first we importing for libraries, two for analysis and two for visualization. NumPy as a NP, Pandas as a PD, Seaborn as a SNS, and Matplotlib as a PLT. And we are dataset loading here. We are loading dataset from Google Drive, and then you can see that it is mounted. First we are using Play Store data file. It is a CSV file that we will grab from Google Drive with the help of PD, Pandas, and we will store it in Play Store data. It is a data frame. Okay. Now first we will use head function. In this we are passing 10, means it is showing only first 10 rows. Okay. As you can see that first 10 rows. Now we will use tail function. It is similar to head, but it's showing last rows, last 10 rows. Okay. Now we are checking the shape of this data frame, and you can see this more than 10,000 rows and 30 columns. And the info function, it provides some null values and missing values, other type of information. Okay, and total entries. Here we can see that the difference. Okay, now we'll find the duplicate value with the help of this function. Okay, and you can see that 483 duplicate value. Also we are checking the missing values or null values, and we are summing, and you can see that most of the null or missing values are present in the rating column. After that, type as a 1, content rating as a 1, current version 8, and Android as a 3. Now we are visualizing the missing values with the help of Seaborn heat map. With the help of this is not function. As you can see that most of the missing values are present in a rating column. Okay, and here are our overall outcome. Now we will understand the columns, and you can see, with the help of this function, and you can see that it's showing columns name, total 30, app, title of app, category of app, rating given by users, review, their size, installations, and other things. Now we will use describe function. What it do? It provide statistical data like count, mean, median, standard deviation, and other things. Okay. And here the value of count is 9,367. Main is 4.19 and so on. And we are checking the unique values for each variable or columns with the help of for loop, sorry. For I in Play Store data dot columns dot to list. Here we are creating the list, and as you can see that unique values instance is 22. Now it's time to do data wrangling. What is the data wrangling? It is the process of cleaning. And first we are creating a new data frame in which we will store data type, not null and null values. And we are printing, as you can see that the data type, not null value and null value. Okay. Most of the missing values are present in a rating. So first we clean this. Okay. And here we are plotted a box plot of rating column. As you can see that 0 to 5 is okay, but here are one rating which is more than 17.15 above. And here we place the condition, and what we are finding this, and we got here, and it is a indexing or ID. It's 90. Okay, so we are removing this dropping. Okay, in place equals true. It means it is replacing in original data frame. Okay, now we are also checking it is removed or not, and as you can see that difference, it is removed, whereas we can find that it is presented and here it is removed. Okay, so in this Play Store data set there are still 1474 null values in rating. That's why we have to fix them. So for this, first we find the mean and median. Okay, with the help of main function and median function directly. Okay, as you can see that we got our mean and median. Okay, here is not much difference between mean and median. That's why we will replace all the null values with median, because it shows that 50% of apps have more than 4.3 rating. Okay, so filling all the null values by the median in the rating column of Play Store data frame. Okay, fill n in place of true. Okay, and here we are checking the sum. As you can see that all this removed. Okay, now still we have a one NN value, not a number, at and 2 also in current version and Android version. So we are checking. As you can see that in this the price is 0. So it is a free app. Okay. Yes. So in this meta we will replace that NN value with a free. Okay. And before this we are also checking how much apps are free and how much apps are paid. As you can see that most of the apps are free. So we are replacing with free. Okay, we are fixing this 9148. Okay, and time to check it is fixed or not, and as you can see that it is removed. Okay, same for current version. Okay, and we are removing all by this. Okay, let's see. Time to check it is removed or not. As you can see it is. As you can see, it's gone. Same for Android version. We will remove them. Okay, 4453 and 4490. As you can see that both are removed. Okay, Time to handle all data types for every column. Here we are checking the size, and you can see that we got AM. Okay, what is the AM for? AM stand for megabyte and K means kilobyte. So we'll fix this using convert them into a single unit. Okay, and we're also checking the price, and we can see the dollar sign. Okay, so this dollar sign may be a problem in price, so we will remove it. Yeah, also. And checking the data type install column in Play Store data, and here also problem plus sign. Okay, and comma also. In this install, we have to remove this sign plus and comma. So here we are trying to remove plus and comma from install. So we are created a function remove from install, and we are passing a parameter a. If type a equals to str, a is equal to a dot replace with this, and same for this, returning a, and we are applying this function to stop. Okay, same, we are trying to remove dollar sign from price. Okay, now we are converting review to numeric in a Play Store data. Okay, and converting size to numeric. Okay, cool. Here we created a function clean size. Okay, and we are replacing same, and we are converting in. Okay, size dot apply clean. We apply this function cleaning and converting install to numeric. Okay, time to build. As you can see that here we fix that. Time to remove duplicates. We are checking it is moved or not. As you can see that because there are more than one app available, same name. Okay, that is why we are removing this copies. As you can see that Roblox 9. Okay, so we are finding the duplicate and we are summing. As you can see that one add one app name copy. So we are dropping duplicates. Okay, as you can see that now it's time to check, and you can see that all duplicate names are removed. All duplicates values removed from data set, all null values are removed or replaced and converted the data types of a particular column, and also removed all the unwanted characters. So all this process or data handling we have done. Now we will take second step, data cleaning on user review data set, which is available here. User review CS file. So first we are importing from our Google Drive with the help of pandas library, and we are storing in a data frame called user review data. First cell we are checking the head, first 10 rows, last 10 rows with the help of tail, their shape, 5 column and more than 60,000 rows. Column app translated review, sentiment polarity, sentiment subjectivity. That's it. The column name. Here we are using the info function. As you can see that null values, not null values. Okay. Now we are creating a new empty data frame, and we will store data type not null and null in a new data frame. So we'll print that. As you can see that. Okay. Perfect. Now finding the not a number value of sentiment polarity column in user reviews data frame. Okay, is now option with the help of this and for sentiment polarity. So generally we are seeing all the columns with sentiment polarity has null values. So and they are categorical values. So we drop all the null values from data set. Okay, drop NA in place of true. Time to check if there's any null value. Now, as you can see that all null values are removed. Now time to check the data as little cleaned or not clean. I mean it is cleaned or not. As you can see here. Okay. This is perfect for now. What all manipulations I have done? So we check last 10 rows. We remove these duplicate values. Okay. So now it's time to visualize the data. And here are questions that I answered. First is which app categories have the most installs? So first, merging both data set. Okay, in a merge data on app. Okay, based on app and grouping the data by category and sum of installs. Now we are sorting the data and here we are creating a bar plot using Seaborn library as a SNS and we are plotting this. Okay. Here is a 3 question that we answer why we choose this chart. So it is a good choice for visualizing the number of stocks from different app categories. Second question is what the insights we found. So in this visualization, we can see that most downloaded applications belong to the game category, as you can see that. After that, photography and communication. Okay. So it is indicating that a high demand for games and after games, there is a strong competition between photography and communication. You can see that. After that, will the GAN insight help creating a positive business impact? So here I answered. Companies operating in a GAN category can leverage the high demand for develop and market their GAN more effectively. And companies operating in a photography and communication categories can identify the strong competition and innovate their products to stand out in a market and capture more customers. So there is competition. Second question is what is the distribution of the app rating? So here we are also merging both data set on a app and here we are creating a histogram of app rating and adding labels, app rating and frequency and the title is this. And we are plotting this. Why we choose this chart? So this is an effective way to display count or frequency of categorical data. What are the insights we found? So most apps have a rating between 4 to 4.5, which means that users are mostly happy with that. There are only a few apps with rating below 3.5. Okay. What are the insights that helps to create a positive business impact? So most apps have high rating and indicating that users are generally satisfied with the quality of apps. Okay. Third question is which categories have the most reviews? So same, merging both dataset on a merge data variable on app and calculating the number of reviews by category with the help of count function. And we are creating a horizontal bar chart with a fixed size. Okay, palette, we are using this palette, and both are labels, the title and time to show. As you can see, the game is here top. Why did I choose this chart? So I choose a horizontal bar chart to visualize the distribution of reviews across different apps categories because it allows to easy comparison of the number of reviews for each category. Okay. Now, what is the inside? So user typically leave reviews for application after using it, and you can see that the game category has the highest number of reviews. Okay. This suggests that the game category has a large and engaged user base, and health and fitness as well as family. They are the next highest categories in the term of reviews received. And dating and travel and local category have similar number of reviews from users. Positive witness impact. So it provides insight which into categories have large and engaged user base. It could be useful for app developers and marketers to target their efforts towards these categories. Okay. Fourth question is which categories have the most free versus paid apps? So here we are grouping data in the Play Store data, category, type, and counting. Okay, with the help of count and plotting a stack bar chart. So here we are using stack bar chart, levels, and type. So free versus paid, family. Okay. I picked the stack bar chart because it allows for a clear comparison between the number of free and paid apps. Okay. The insight, developers and businesses creating apps in a popular categories like family, games, and tools should explore other revenue options because these categories have a high number of apps, making it challenging to generate income solely through efforts. So they need to look out. Also, what are the positive business impact? So this information can help developers and businesses make better decisions about which categories to focus on. Okay. If they want to create a paid app, they might want to focus on a family or game category. But if they want to create a free app with less competition, they could consider the beauty, art and design and comic categories. Fifth question, what is the average rating of free versus paid app? So here we are merging the data set, merge data and type is available in free or paid. Now we are using the violin plot. Okay. Title of violin plot and time to show both free versus paid. Average rating. Okay. I choose to use a violin plot because it can show the distribution of data for both free and paid apps as well as the average rating of each. Okay. The insights, both free and paid apps have a similar average rating of 1.3. However, free apps have a wider range of rating than paid apps. Okay. And the positive business impact, it is helps to decide whether to offer their app for free or charge for it. Okay. Sixth question, which categories generate the most revenue? Same, both data set are merged, calculating the revenue by category, converting them into a median, sorting by revenue in a descending order. Okay. And adding custom palette. Here we added custom palettes for this. Their label and adding actual revenue value to the bar chart. Okay, with the help of for loop. Now time to play. Why I picked this chart? Because it is an effective way to visualize the revenue generated by each category in a clear way. Okay, and the insights we found it shows that Personalization category generates the highest revenue, followed by sports and medical. Here you can see that. This information can be valuable for companies that create apps in these categories, as they can prioritize their investments and efforts accordingly. Now, what are the positive business impact? So companies can prioritize their investments and efforts in categories that generate the highest revenue, such as the personalization, sports, and medical. 7 question. What is the average app size in different categories? So we are grouping category by size. We are finding the mean, okay, calculate and divided by this, and creating the bar chart on this. Okay, as here. Why did I pick this specific chart? So because it is a simple and effective way to compare the average app size in different categories. What are the insights we found? We found that apps in a different categories have different average size. Okay, the biggest are in game, family, and smallest apps are in tools and libraries, and the positive business impact. So it helps developers to better optimize the size of their app according to their target category. Okay, what is the percentage of apps that are updated frequently? So converting last updated column into date time format. Okay, calculating the percentage of apps that were updated within the last 30 days. Okay, here's the condition. And now we are using the pie chart to visualize this answer. Okay, time to click. No updated last 30. Lost, no updated within last 30 days. So I choose pie chart because it is a great way to visualize the percentage of apps that are updated frequently. And what are the insights found? So no apps were updated in the last 30 days. This suggests that the app developers may need to update their apps more often to keep users happy and engaged. And there's a positive business impact. So no updating apps for a long time can be bad for businesses because users may lose interest and switch to other apps. And regular updates can also provide important security patches, which reduce the risk of hacking. Next question. Which category of apps from the content rating column is found more on the Play Store? So content rating of the app, value count, level, everyone teen, everyone 10 plus, mature, 17 plus, adult, only 18 plus, and unrated. This is a pie chart. I can see the level and their corresponding values. Okay. We use pie chart, which is it is a great tool. It is a great choice for visualizing the distribution of categories. Okay. And what are the insights we found? So most of the apps on the Play Store have a content rating everyone. Okay. After that, followed by this, and this. What is a positive business impact? So this information can help developers to know that the majority of apps have a everyone rating, which allows for a broad audience. Okay. How much app paid or how much is free? So we are finding the total values of free and paid apps. Creating a variable, installing the each value of type. Okay. Creating a pie chart and time to solve. As you can see that 92.20% are free apps and 7.80 paid apps. Why I use pie chart? Because it is a great choice to visualize categorical data. What are the insights found from the charts? So most apps in a Play Store dataset are free, which is more than 92%, and while only a small percent are paid, which is more than 7.80%. And the insights, witness impact. The high percentage of free apps in the Play Store suggests that the offering free apps can be a successful business strategy to attract users. 11 questions. 11 question. Which app categories have the highest number of downloads per review? Here we are merging both data set, calculating download per review for each category. Now sorting the value using bar chart and time to plan. As you can see there, news and banking, followed by communication and beauty. We choose this bar chart to analyze. It is an effective way to compare the number of downloads per review across different app categories. And the inside, a large number of users like to download news and magazine application. It is very huge amount of interest, as we can see, whereas the education and social category have very less download. And the positive business impact. So this insight provides useful information to business about a popularity of different app categories among users. For example, a business could prioritize developing apps in a news and magazines category since it has a high level of user interest. Similarly, they could invest less in developing apps in categories like education and social that have fewer downloads. 12th question, what is the correlation between app size and number of downloads? So we are merging these two data sets and converting the size column to numeric values. Okay, we are applying lambda function. And time to plot to correlation between to show correlation. Okay, you can size and install and adding labels and time to fill. As you can see that most are correlation very here. So here we use this scatter plot, which is used to display the correlation between app size and number of downloads because it is an effective way to compare different categories and show the distribution of the data. What are the insights we found? So, as a variety of app size decreases, the number of downloads also decreases. What is again insight? Help of creating a positive business impact. So app developers can focus on providing a wider range of app sizes to attract more downloads. The developers should focus on creating apps of different size to attract a wider audience and increase their chances of getting more downloads. Third question is sentiment analysis based on category in review data, which is the second CSV file. So here we are merging the data on app by InnerJoin using Seaborn library to show a stack histogram. Sentiment analysis based on category. As you can see, the negative and positive game category. So we picked the state histogram because it helps to visualize the sentiment analysis based on categories in a reviews data. What are the insights? So it tells us which app categories have the most positive or negative reviews. Seems like the game category have most reviews, both positive and negative. However, there are more negative reviews than positive ones. So the developers of those apps should figure out what is the causing our negative experience and fix that. What is the positive business impact? So businesses can identify the area that need to improve in their apps. And also it can help them improve their apps and provide better user experiences. Here we have 14 questions in which we are showing the correlation heat map of Play Store data. Okay, using Seaborn library. Correlation by heat map in Play Store data. As you can see there, installation, same data. So why we choose? Because this heat map helps to understand the correlation between the columns in this data frame. What are the insights? So the number of app installs and the number of reviews have a strong positive correlation connections, which means that when there are more reviews, there are generally more app installs. This study shows that when the app has more installs, it usually has more reviews too. However, the study also found that as the price of an app increases, fewer people tend to install it. Okay. And last question. I think it's the last question. Yes. Pair plot of Play Store data. So we are plotting a pair plot. Here we cover all the columns. Uh, this pair plot is a good choice for exploratory data analysis as it allows us to visualize the relationship between different columns in a data set. What are the insights we found? So apps with the smaller size tend to have higher rating from users, while those with larger size tend to have a lower rating. As the price increases, the installation rate decreases. As the price increases, the installation is decreases. Okay. Apps with the rating between 4 and 5 have more reviews compared to apps with lower rating. Apps with rating between 4 and 5 have been installed more. As the price of the app increases, the number of reviews or users also decreases. Here, providing the solution to business objective. So, as per EDA shown above, first analysis. Businesses should focus on developing and improving apps in popularity category like games, photography, and communications, and find ways to different their apps from competitors to increase their chances of success. Sorry, like